Hello. Back with more Honkai Star Rail. This time, I am actually level 13, so we can continue the main story quest. So that's fun. Apparently I have some things I can claim too. Cool. I also... Where is it? I went to the store or whatever and I exchanged the dupe, whatever they're called in this game. So I have a 10 pull. I can do one 10 pull to start the stream. I highly doubt we will get her, but who knows? Let's try. Let us see her. I can't turn on my fan. It's literally on my desk. You would not hear anything but fan if I turned it on. This character looks cool. Anything else fun or just light cones? Just light cones. Okay. Let us... What's this? Oh. Let us continue the story. How do I get there? Become a fish. I don't know. Do you guys want to be able to hear me in stream or not? The option is having a stream or no stream.
Hey, you came. That was fast.
It's been like 2 weeks, but sure.
Didn't I tell you? Long story short, the underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of corrosion called the fragmentum started to spread. It's ruined a lot of mines. The one we're heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home after their old turf was consumed by the fragmentum.
Vagrants.
Actually, most of them are pretty honest folks. But with such a large group, it's inevitable that troublemakers will find their way in. They've been stealing stuff from the miners and picking fights. And that's not the worst of it. Things are much more serious this time. For 2 days now, huge clashes have been breaking out between the miners and the vagrants. It isn't pretty. Mines are our lifelines in the underworld. We have to keep providing geomarrow to the overworld in exchange for supplies. In order to quell the situation, Chief Oleg brought wildfire into the mine and left me in charge of security for the towns. But the situation in the mine is critical. I have to back him up.
Understood.
Oh. As for you, the chief will decide.
Turn
your
it
fate
on
when
for a
we see
bit.
him.
Good. I've been wanting to come face to face with the leader of the underworld.
There, it's on. How much do you hear of it?
You're about to come face to face with reality.
Because it's loud just sitting next to me, so I can only imagine how loud it is in the microphone. And you're not allowed to lie. It's not that bad. The fact that you can hear it means I'm not gonna have it on. Maybe add a filter. I can't do that. If I touch my audio, then everything breaks.
Huh? Isn't that the doctor lady?
What's Nat? Nat, I didn't think you'd be here. Where's Oleg?
Hey, Zila and Sampo's guests.
So it looks like you've
Sambo's
already met.
guests.
I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in. I heard that the miners had been having violent clashes.
That
with local
sounds
thugs
terrible,
with
Oblivion.
Significant numbers of wounded. I hurried over here to see if I could help. You see these people?
It's fine. I'm only
They're
planning
all
to stream
miners
for
and
an
their
hour
family
anyways.
members. They want an explanation from the instigators.
I will live.
This
I will
area
just
up ahead
be
is a
very,
vagrant
very
dwelling,
hot.
but they've sealed off the entrance. I guess they're afraid that angry miners might try to take revenge.
How could the situation here become
Hello,
such a mess?
Wasabi.
I heard that first mining team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits. The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery in the last 30 years.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known. Most of the mines have been contaminated by the fragmentum. Many people are out of work. They were afraid of being overwhelmed if they let the word out. But the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the mining team for hush money. And that was the final straw. As it happens, that's exactly the law we have down here. But the vagrants have their own custom. See it, share it. And that's how the clash started. Now both sides are dealing with heavy losses. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
Probably.
They're here because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them. And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first, right?
Of course.
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
Uh-huh. Sounds like a fair trade. Good Dunhung
Of
just
course it is.
scowling in the
Nobody
background.
gives without expecting something in return.
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Zila. As you've all seen, the situation down here is, strained. If you can, we would really appreciate you helping the people.
That's what I do. Relics. Whip cowboy hat. Understood. Equip cowboy gloves. Understood. Become cowboy. Good. Well, now how do I get there? Oh.
Giant ore vein. The one they discovered. That must be where the clashes are centered. Come on, let's get to higher ground and take a look.
That person
Molotov.
up ahead. Is he asleep?
Let's head up and take a look. He might need help.
His name is Peak. Peak is sleeping.
Falling asleep in a place like this. Impressive. Hey, wakey wakey. You'll get mushrooms growing on your head.
Maybe he wants that. You don't know.
What? Mushroom bread? I can't see it on the menu. Miss Seela!
Have you got a death wish or something? How can you sleep here? Get back to safety and take shelter.
Take shelter? I remember now. These guys came out of nowhere and got into a fight with the mining team. At the time, I was exhausted. I'd hardly run a few feet when one of them caught me. If it weren't for Wildfire, they'd have stolen the clothes off my back.
Can I guess who Peak's VA is? No. I don't know many VAs.
Further in, I guess. Those thugs took control of the vein ages ago, and they're fully armed. We poor, defenseless, good folks were
Who
no
is
match
it?
for them.
Who's Peak?
It's only thanks to Wildfire that the Great Mine hasn't fallen into their hands completely.
It seems like Chief Oleg must be up ahead. Hurry up and get back to safety. Look for Nat. And try not to get into another scrap along the way.
Okay. Thank you for,
Oh,
getting me on
Sea
my
Dog.
feet.
Okay, I can hear it
If
now.
I get back soon
Actually,
enough.
now that you say
Time
it.
for dinner.
I recognize that woman. That's Elaine from First Mining Team. Elaine! Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Zila, thank goodness.
That's not the voice I thought she'd
I'm
have.
fine. Just a couple of sprains. You've got good timing. Those vagrants were asking me about the robots, but I don't know anything.
Robots.
Oh, don't you know? The intersection of the Great Mine has been seized by a band of robots. Neither the mining team nor the vagrants can get anywhere near.
What? This is
You
twist
challenge
third
our
party.
center. About time. Human-only conflicts are so boring.
Does anyone know where the robots come from?
At first, we thought that a collective fault had occurred in the excavation machines, but then we found out that those machines didn't even belong to the mining team. They came out of nowhere and pushed the vagrants and us back. Then they blocked off the only tunnels into the intersection. There's no way anyone in the mining team is behind this. Operating a single unit is tiring enough, but a whole group? Impossible.
Then there's only one possibility. Boss Svarog.
Svara.
Svarog? That name sounds
That's the dude on my
familiar.
team. Isn't it?
You remember the
That's
robots
Mr.
we
Slug.
defeated in the boxing gym?
Oh, Boss Svarog's robots. What's his deal?
Let's just say he's not to be trifled with. Let's go and find some other people. Elaine, can you make it back to safety?
No problem. Zila and the rest of you, be careful.
Robots? Aligned against humans? I've never heard of such a thing. Machines should obey.
Is this elevator broken? Why isn't it responding?
Why are you worried about this piece of junk? Do you really want to go down there and be a live target for the robots?
But if we evacuate, then haven't we lost out?
You idiots.
Is this
The
Garnt?
miners. Look, I saw with my own eyes. They managed to bag some geomarrow. This is a perfect opportunity.
Oh, good idea.
Shameless. Still after the miners, are you? Time to teach you a lesson.
It's Joey too. Joey was putting on a voice. I couldn't tell him.
Bring it on, Borker. Fire! Let's go.
Yeah.
Eliminating threat. Draw.
Smack him. No, don't smack me.
Let's make it quick. You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's time to mix things up. I'm guessing that wasn't for free. Eliminating threat. Waiting in line for run faster.
Kick their butts.
Fleeing
all
at
thanks
the
to my
first
cowboy
sign
hat.
of danger. That's all they're good for.
Huh? What's this? Did those guys leave it behind? Whoa! What the heck?
Beep, beep, beep. Searching for potential user.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep. Voice print detected. Looking at corresponding identity information. Oh my, it's an alien.
Hey, it talks! And it knows that we aren't from this planet?
It just
I was
seems to
wondering,
be technology
how
from
many
here.
planets are there currently in the game? Because,
It
like,
even has an
there's the space
International Peace
station where we
Corporation
started,
logo on it.
and now we're on this one. And I know
Perhaps it's an
Penacony is
antiquity
a planet
left
or
behind by
whatever.
some past interstellar travel.
Is there any in between here and Penacony? Like, how many planets are there total
Your
currently?
mom's an antiquity. Whatever.
Excuse you.
You aliens know about the Interastral Peace Corporation? That's great. Beep, beep, beep. Self-introduction. I am Richard, the home use object finder. Model information. Version 0.63. Professional
Richard.
model. Annual deluxe package. Nickname? Findy.
I was gonna call you
Home
Dick,
use
but that's
object
fine.
Finder? Who knew the IPC made these kinds of products?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is damaged. Please send me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store near you for free repair within the warranty period of 232 years, 84 days. Beep, beep, beep. Alien, please take me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store to conduct repairs.
What? This fella's already broken. What should we do? Take it with us?
My inventory is full.
You need to log out once in a while.
Let's take it with us. It doesn't take up much room. And if it really is broken, there are trash cans everywhere.
Beep, beep, beep. Not a trash can. Yes, yes, yes. When you need to find something you can't see, just call upon Findy. That's me.
Okay, Dickie.
Was I seeing things? Life's like a good brew. Full, my friends. Indulge yourself. Don't worry, this one's on me. There's no reasoning with you bunch. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Batter up.
So.
I need to be...
Let's go. Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit yapping. What was that?
Technically, Jaril 6 is the only real planet. Penacony is a former prison, and the Shenzhou Alliance is a massive ship. Or amalgamation of ships. Gotcha. So there's one zone, I suppose, is the answer between here and Penacony. So 4 in total. Gotcha.
Just run faster.
Yeah. Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike.
I like that confidence. Let's kick things off with you.
I'm not afraid of you.
Commencing annihilation. Waiting in line for a bullet?
Let's make it quick. How about this?
Ow.
How's this taste?
I need to be brave.
Hide.
I She doesn't actually do anything. All of her attacks and everything just involve the other dude. She just kind of stands there the whole time.
Hey, what's that commotion? It sounds like there's a big argument happening. Let's get closer and take a look.
Cowards and bullies. I don't remember you guys acting this tough around Svarog's minions. Did your parents never teach you what a backbone was?
We ain't stupid. Why would we risk our lives against the robots?
We ain't
And get off the
stupid.
high road. You can't just find a huge chunk of geomarrow and hog it all to yourselves.
Clara's
This
Svarog's
mine is our
motivation to fight, yeah.
The team is laboring here day in and day out.
She's there to be
There's no need to
cute
pretend
while
like you're here
Svarog goes
right
and
at
beats
hand.
the shit out of the enemies.
You're lazy. All you want is to profit off our sweat and tears. You don't even try hiding it. Disgraceful.
This lady's gonna beat up these guys.
Where does disgrace come in?
They don't stand a
We
chance
can't even
against
fill
her.
Our stomachs, huh? I know your game. You're just waiting for us to starve to death so there's more food for your mining team.
It's a waste of time trying to reason with you. While you've been kicking up this fuss, the whole vein's been seized by robots. Now we're all in the same boat.
Right. We can't rely on the vein anymore. But don't forget which side brought loaded guns to the party.
Whoa, easy. What are you trying to pull off?
That's a spear.
I'm warning you, wildfire are in the area.
Empty threat. Wildfire are stuck dealing with Svarog's minions. How are they gonna help you now? Unless you're planning on taking a bullet. Hand over the supplies and equipment.
They're getting ready to attack. Those miners are unarmed.
You shameless scoundrels!
Let's save them.
We can't let these thugs get away with whatever they like.
Aha! And who do we have here? Do you know whose territory this is?
Nope.
This isn't your territory. I'm in a hurry. I'll take you all in one go.
I have a feeling anything they say is mute, considering I have Svarog in my party.
How about this? You've arrived, huh? Eliminating threat. Don't worry, this one's on me. Run faster!
Oh, Zila, thank goodness you came. We were nearly,
Don't be modest.
Nothing but
We
a
know you
few
were gonna beat
knuckleheads.
all of them up.
I'm just glad you're okay. Antonia, have you seen Chief Oleg?
Oleg? He took a group into the intersection. Said it was to clear off the invading robots. They've been gone for a while now. If Wildfire was around, those thugs wouldn't have dared.
Oh, chat, you guys
Seems
are
like
pink
the core of
today.
this problem is
You're very
Svarog's
cute.
robots.
We need to talk about this
Boss.
boss.
He appeared suddenly after the guards were redeployed and became a major player in the underworld. Svarog claims to be a guardian of humanity, while the ownerless robots obey his commands. They've occupied the Furnace Core hub, and they're not letting anyone get close. Nobody knows why Svarog did any of this. He usually doesn't leave the Furnace Core and interfere unless some kind of disorder breaks out in the underworld.
Wait, a guardian of humanity? That can command robots? No, I've never heard of anything like.
Looks like your mighty architects weren't as all-knowing as you thought.
Can you two say anything without quarreling? This isn't the time! It sounds like there's danger waiting for us in the intersection. Can we still get through?
I want to meet him.
Right. There's unfinished business here.
Turns
The
around,
chief
looks
is
at
still
Clara.
down there. It's only a bunch of scrap metal. What are we afraid of?
Oh, is Zila starting to appreciate our strength?
I'll be honest. You guys are hardworking. If everyone from Wildfire were as impressive as you on the battlefield, we wouldn't be so hard-pressed by Svarog. Antonia, can you take the mining team back through the entrance to meet up with Natasha?
Sure thing, but be careful. There are a lot of robots up ahead.
Bet. Robots.
Is this the right way? It looks like there's a roadblock up ahead.
Break
It's
it.
completely blocked by the mine cart. What do we do? Can we blow it up?
I bet Boot Hill
Easy.
could kick it.
It belongs to the mining team. We can't just destroy it. We should try and fix it.
Easier said than done. Do you know how?
Yeah, of course. Every underworlder worth their salt knows how to fix a minecart. Let me see. Even the pin connecting the body to the chassis is broken. Not to mention the rear wheel set bearing. This looks like the work of Svarog's minions.
How do you know that?
We need to find
And you look
spare
at
parts we can
yes,
use nearby.
a robot unpinned this minecart's
Wasting time.
chassis.
Beep, beep, beep! Friends, do you need to find something? Findy can help.
This thing's annoying.
How come you just jumped out on your own, little fella? Isn't your module thingy broken?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is indeed broken. However, manual input for search is still operable. Come on, input the name of the object you were looking for. Findy can
Oh, well, aren't you confident? Let me give it a try then. Where's the input interface? Found it. Minecart pin, minecart wheel set, confirm. Just like that?
beep, beep, beep. Request is being processed. Beep, beep, beep. Match success. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please.
On with it, Dick. Let's go.
Beep, beep, beep. Based on your search history, I recommend the humanoid tactical microwave. Press skip to cancel personalized ads.
No, I already.
Locked and loaded.
Beep, beep, beep. As stated in the terms of service, my search result. Beep, beep, beep. Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded.
Let me see. Yeah, we can make do with this part. This little machine isn't half bad.
Beep, beep, beep.
Just annoying.
What's that? Is that a hint of respect for Findy?
How convenient. So, next time Don Hum gets lost, we can just use Findy to find him, right?
Beep, beep, beep. Biological life form search is currently not supported. If you have any questions, please call Interastral Peace Appliances.
Well, it was a good idea. Let's look for the next
Even
one.
Don Hung was like, dang.
Beep, beep, beep. Initiating search for lost item, minecart wheel set.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual. Beep, beep, beep. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep. Findy will create a calendar reminder for when you want to visit an
You're pointing at the wall, Dick.
Appliances store. Beep, beep, beep. Findy will create a calendar reminder for when you want to visit an Interastral Peace Appliances store. Beep, beep, beep. As stated in the beep, beep, beep. Potential target object detected. The current.
That's everything. You were a big help, Findy.
Beep, beep, beep. It
No, I don't care.
We're
You need to
pretty
shut
well,
up.
not that long, but that little machine definitely made it a lot easier. All right, let's go back and fix the minecart.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Why wouldn't I? You've got to be self-reliant down here. Watch, you might learn something.
Teach me. Conformed.
All right, mission accomplished.
Quick work. You know, I didn't think you guys had worked a day in your lives. But you know how to get your hands dirty.
The cart is about to depart.
The robots will have seized the road ahead by now.
Whoa! Stop! Stop! There's a big evil hunk of metal right there.
Yeah, I want to fight it.
That model. It's one of Svarog's lapdogs, all right. Don't be afraid. I've dealt with those robots before. Let's go.
Yes. That's what I was trying to do.
I like that confidence.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
What about this? Rules are made to be broken!
You smack him. Oh, there's only one.
You're out!
That's all you've got. Let's kick things off with you!
I need to be.
He's beating up his own minions.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
That should be that. How's this taste?
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Eliminating threat.
Quit punching my healer.
Run faster!
Better up!
So, time to mix things up. Are you alright?
I'm okay. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
That should be that. How's this taste?
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
That should be that. Eliminating threat. Waiting in line for a...
Let's go.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit yapping.
A lot of robots down there. Oh, I went backwards. Die, robot.
All of you stand like still. A good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself. Run faster.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah.
Smack him.
Stay back, Clara.
Just a scratch. Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
You've arrived, huh? Step.
Why is it so goopy sounding?
Commencing annihilation.
Goopy.
How about this?
So, you in the hide. Waiting in line for a bullet.
Batter up!
Insect combos. Oh. Nice.
I'm not afraid of you.
That is helpful. Just
Seeing it up close, this vein's even more spectacular.
yes, your Drake.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
Not bad. How many credits is this worth? Waiting in line for a bullet?
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with a loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
It just exploded him.
Let's make it quick.
Mission command. Mission command. How's this taste?
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Annihilate. All you stand still.
Let's go.
It ain't over.
I need to be
Eliminating threat.
Take that.
Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit yapping.
this vein. So
Oh,
this
hey,
is what
Clara.
everyone is fighting over.
What you doing here?
Mr. Svarog, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen
Also,
so
where
much
are your
geomarrow
shoes?
before.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days. I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire, they don't understand your actions. If only we could do more for them.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations. Human behavior will please deviate from rational calculation, Clara. As evidenced by their presence here.
Gallagher's ultimate gives enemies a debuff that heals allies when attacked by them. I like that.
Sela, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
I don't know either, Azure. I only know as much as I've used him in my party. Drinks a lot of soda.
Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
You don't seem friendly.
The girl in red. That robot is gonna take her away.
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills. Don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Oh, big boy. I like his waddle.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Come on, let's do this. Let's duel.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
In the mood for another beating?
Hide.
Taunt.
All you stand still. There's no reasoning with you. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
How?
Clara, waiting in line for a bullet.
This is our chance.
Time to mix things up. I'm guessing that wasn't
brave.
Eliminating threat.
all of you stand still. Good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Ow! Hands off the small child!
Let's go.
Oh, I did.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Waiting in line for a bullet. Aim for the heart.
Let's make it quick.
I said hands off the child?
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste? I'm guessing that wasn't
Ow.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's duel. Time's up.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
No, I understand that, Wasabi. That's why she has a counter every time she's hit.
Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is
joke.
best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far. Nice work, Zilo. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they
Are you
came
a ventriloquist?
from. We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Speaking without opening his mouth.
Okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. Mine should be quiet for a while. And, who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
That's quite the tone to take on our first meeting. I won't forget you in a hurry. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely.
Most of the NPCs open their
Now
mouths when they
outsiders are
talk.
looking for assistance from us.
He's the first one I've noticed that just directly does not animate.
You've never heard of it. But if it's a
Especially
secret
since
that
he's
even
seemingly more
locals don't
important
know
than the other NPCs we talk to.
And one name does come to mind.
Like the peoples on the bridge and stuff. I don't know.
Really, Sampo? You might as well try the Supreme Guardian.
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Miss Overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere
You get this
robot
bug
in
with
the
our Genti
underworld have
cutscenes? Oh
knowledge of
no.
important secrets.
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer.
I feel like we're just having a very
Svarog is
telepathic
a
conversation,
cold,
you know?
unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war. If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Antimatter Legion? Sure.
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds of years ago.
Robots
Which zone
don't
is
forget.
Argenti from?
If Svarog hasn't heard of your
Is he from the
Stellaron,
next one?
then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that Wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys... it's difficult to say. We have time. Let's get into the detail tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make a-
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Go here. Okay.
You know, I'm most jealous of people who
Oh,
have
you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Good.
Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Right before the Jian show.
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
Okay.
That's the above-ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing.
Huh.
He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
Sweet.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
Let's go.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
I know, he never opened his mouth, so it's hard to get a read on him. Appearances can be deceiving.
Happy now? He's even starting to sound like you.
It has nothing to do with me. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys
I
now?
do have a cowboy hat on.
Guess this is the cosmic Wild West.
And boot heels in the party. Double
Anyone
cowboy.
else sleepy?
Leave it to me.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
I'll keep watch.
Bronya.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Kokoliot, forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Bet. Oh, just teleported right in. I wanted to look at the cupboard, but that's fine. We can sleep.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never!
She's angry.
A new world.
That voice again.
Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm very satisfied. Mm-hmm. The tea provided. It was fine. Yeah. The view. Could be better. Yeah. I've been using the bathroom next to me. Done hung? Mm-hmm. It was an average experience. I probably won't come back. Mm-hmm. Heisenberg. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Good. Bruno.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
It's me.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed.
Of course, yeah.
No sleep for you either, huh?
Can't sleep unless I've worked 8 hours.
You need someone to look after you. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Mm-hmm.
This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
You better ask them, huh? 100%. Confident.
Your confidence actually makes me even more worried. This isn't like helping a child make a snowball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog.
That's because we're aliens.
Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still,
The weird spooky voice in her head, maybe?
It's not for soldiers to question their superiors. I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me.
Okay.
In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
You should become the Supreme Guardian. Just take her place.
You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. That was a diabolical thought.
Mm-hmm.
The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get. Which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Let's work together. We can do it. I know it.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me.
Okay.
Let's forget our problems for a while.
Aren't we supposed to be guarding the hotel? We're just gonna leave Danhung and march alone there.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
And a crime is
Can you last with your current supplies?
defined by the rules that you make.
Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
Rivet
Too
Town.
dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They
Her
should
shorts are
rest.
tiny and they're not
They'll
even
only be
buckled.
holding their eyelids open
What is she
and slowing me
doing?
down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Has a high cut leotard too. Sounds like we arrived in time.
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here?
I'm an insomniac.
Up to no good, perhaps?
Always.
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. Oh, yeah? Well, look at you swaggering in like the protagonist in your own story.
You know it.
Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident.
How did they get
and it's no
Zila
surprise
from
that the clinic is almost out of
SEELE?
medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
Sampo.
You don't know him at all yet, do you?
No.
You can't rely on people like Sampo when it's important. As the Fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the Fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the Fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the Fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town.
What happened to the orphans?
After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to
Well, what
collect some
happened to the
useful
orphans?
resources? I'm in.
Yeah, we'll help.
You want to come as well? but you look quite tired.
I already told you, I'm an insomniac.
Hold up.
That's my normal
I never
state.
said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease.
Good, good.
Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there.
Okie dokie.
Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones.
Don't tell me I need to use Dick again.
There's a market in the center
I
of
don't want to
Rivet
use
Town.
him again.
Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles.
Again.
I didn't bring it with me when I left.
What happened to the orphans?
I hope it's still intact.
Did they come with you?
Lastly,
You're not running an orphanage now.
There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
We hadn't happened to be passing by. Were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
I like this song. This song is so silly sounding. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Take my thingy. I take my two thingies. Yes. Okay.
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
Oh, you opened it. Don't open that. Go away. Go away. I did not ask you to open a window. I dare you. Do I have enough to summon once? Do a single pull. Let's see, before I end stream. Will I get Firefly in this one pull? Let's see. Nope. Oh, I got her again though. Oh, she's one of the rated. Well, maybe we'll try again next time. I'm gonna call stream here for today. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye!